Okay, what I've drawn here is a figure similar to what's on page 208. Number 29 is what I'm going to be explaining. It's from the Chapter 5 review, and again, this is geometry. Geometry, for those of you that are just joining us. The book gives a reason for why angle 1 is less than angle 2 and angle 2 is less than angle 3. But I'm going to show you an alternate way to come to this conclusion, okay? And the reason is by starting with noticing that angle 1 plus this angle here plus this angle down here all have to equal 180 because they're the inside angles of this little triangle right here, right? So any triangle, the interior angles are going to equal 180, so we can say that. To make my life easier, I'm going to call this angle A and that angle B. We're going to write out a little equation that makes this statement, right? All three angles equal 180. This is also true for the triangle that angle 2 is sitting in. If we call that angle C and this angle E, then we could say angle C plus angle E plus angle 2 all equals 180, okay? Now, notice also that angle A plus angle 2 is on a line, right? So then we know that angle A plus angle 2 equals 180, okay? If we solve this for angle 2, then 180 take away angle A is what angle 2 is equal to. Now come back up to this first equation we started with. If we solve that for angle 1 is equal to 180 minus angle A, then minus angle B, right? It makes sense, doesn't it, that if you have 180 and you take away whatever angle A equals, that's going to be a greater amount than taking away two angles by sheer fact that in this second place down here you took away more, right? If you have 180 and you take away, let's say 30 degrees is angle A, and then you also take away another 40 degrees, which would be angle B, and those are arbitrary measurements, I'm making that up. But if you take away the value of two angles from 180, that leaves you a smaller angle than what you have with angle 2. So if this two equations is true, then we can say, well, angle 1 has to be less than angle 2 by sheer fact that angle 2 is going to have more angle value by the time it's all said and done. The same thing happens to prove this, right? Because angle C plus angle 3 also, and I'm sorry, that should be here, equals 180, right? So let's grab our figure here and take him over to a new page. Hello, move up here for a second. Okay, now, we know that angle C plus angle 3 equals 180. So angle 3 is equal to 180 minus angle C. Well, this relates to angle 2 by the fact that we said angle 2 was equal to 180 minus angle A, and we said that, let's see, grab my piece of paper where I wrote it down. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let's do this a little differently. Let's back up. No, we don't want to relate angle 2 to angle A. We want to play around with our second situation. If angle 2 plus angle C plus angle E equals 180, then angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 2 angles, the same way that angle 1 was. So by the fact that that means that angle 2 then has to be less than angle 3. Angle 2 is less than angle 3, and those look surprisingly similar, don't they? Here, we'll put a little angle mark here so you know that that means angle.